Welcome back to DCeased, Hope at World's End, right here at Comicstorian. My name is Benny and I'll be narrating your comic today. As this is a short one, let's get right into your recap. DCeased is a universe in which the anti-life virus has turned people into zombies, creating super-powered zombies. DCeased, Hope at World's End is a bi-weekly digital comic book that comes out on Comicsology. It tells other stories within the DCeased universe, and when we last left off, Jimmy Olsen had explained what had happened in the DCeased storyline. Today, we're going to see the story of Black Adam. And if you enjoy this short story and want to see more of DCeased, consider subscribing and hitting like on this video. Black Adam flies from his place in Kahndaq. The anti-life virus has already begun to spread, but it would be stopped in Kahndaq. Take Kahndaq offline, Black Adam orders. The Blighted Ones have already reached the palace, but the dictator flies through them, exploding the monsters before they can infect anyone else. He flies over his kingdom, possessing the wisdom of Zehudi. He knows what he must do. Below, his subjects try to fend off the infected, calling out to their ruler for help. He turns his gaze upon them, energy crackling from his eyes, and lightning springs forth from Black Adam, destroying everything in its path. For those seeking aid, they face only the storm. He moves through his kingdom, burning the infection from Kahndaq with the lightning of the gods. He does not hesitate. He does not worry about the innocents that might be within the swarms. Speed is more critical than mercy. It is done, he tells his aide as he returns to the palace. He passes him, taking steps up to his throne, sitting heavily upon it. I have saved Kahndaq. I am sorry, he whispers. The citizens look up into the sun, seeing the flying figure there. The Blighted surround them, limbs reaching out to slash and tear. He's here! Auntie, look! A father tells his son. Can he see us, Dad? The young boy asks. And with blinding speed, they are pulled from the grasp of the Blighted and into the air. I saw you, Andy. You're going to be all right, Superman tells the boy, smiling down at him. The group returns to the survivors that the heroes have gathered. And Superman flies up to Dinah, the new Green Lantern. I can't protect them forever. What are we going to do? She asks him, but suddenly a voice fills their mind. I think I can help with that, Martian Manhunter tells them. The heroes gather and Jean tells them that he might have found a refuge, but he believes that the others will have a better chance of convincing the ruler. Later, time passes, and lightning cracks from behind Black Adam as he floats over the border into his kingdom. That's far enough, he warns. He ignores Superman's greeting, demanding to know what they want in Kahndaq. We're hoping to find refuge for survivors, Wonder Woman tells him, and Black Adam lifts an eyebrow at her statement. And why would you think that there is safety within my borders? He questions. Superman floats forward, asking Adam to work with them. I don't know how your nation overcame this, but... He begins, but Black Adam interrupts him. Kahndaq survived because its ruler had the strength to do what you never could. Superman, you can tear through these monsters faster than the speed of sound. You can reduce the infected to ash with a glance. Will you? With all that great power, can you destroy the infected, Superman? Superman stares him down. No. But if you open up your borders, we can help protect your borders and your people, along with Earth's refugees. Superman tries to explain. So much power, yet you are so weak. My people do not need compassion. They need to know that you will end the unliving to save them, that your morality will never come before their lives. Now leave my borders and do not return. Superman makes one last attempt, pleading with Black Adam to think like a man for once instead of a god. But the ruler turns his back. Goodbye, Superman. He returns to the palace, explaining what had happened to his advisor. He questions whether the people see that he is doing the right thing. Do they not see what I have done for them? He asks. And Voronezh tells him that the people are hurting, but they will come to realize that his actions have saved them. Black Adam leaves the palace and Voronezh comes close by. He tells the man that he is going for a walk. Shazam! Magic cracks from the sky as Black Adam shouts the word and is transformed back into a man. I want to see our nation and its people with different eyes, he tells Voronezh. They move through the city streets, seeing the frightened people. Of course they're scared. You flew across the entire country, raining death from the skies. What did you expect? Black Adam turns to his trusted advisor. Do you believe that we should offer the world refuge? And Voronezh nods. I believe that Kahndaq can always be more, he tells his ruler. And Black Adam finally agrees, knowing that should the infection return, he will not be able to hold it off. They both stop as they see a woman crying at her doorstep, and they walk up to her, questioning whether she is all right. "My son, he was hurt in our Lord's attack," she explains, and Black Adam is stunned. Black Adam did not attack, he tells her, and he steps past her, telling her, "We will help if we can." The woman nods, unlocking the door to her son's room, and the child rushes forward, blood covering his face and crazed eyes glaring at them. His hand reaches out, and Black Adam steps back with shock. His mouth begins to utter the words as claws slash into his chest. "Shut!" he begins. Zlam! The infected Black Adam finishes. Lightning courses through his body as he begins to tear at his own face. And that is the second issue of DCeased at World's End, a digital series that is on the Comicsology website, coming out what appears to be every other week. Now, if you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting that like button. And if you want to know more about DCeased, we have the entire original story already up on the channel. We have the entire Unkillable storyline already up on the channel, and we've already had the debate of DCeased versus Marvel Zombies. So whatever you want about the DCeased universe, let me know in the comments down below, and we're going to cover it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time, right here at DCeased.